But I want to begin with the West Bengal government affidavit in the Calcutta High Court. The West Bengal government has stated it does not have the infrastructure to stop animal slaughter, to regulate illegal animal slaughter. This is in response to the Calcutta High Court order demanding an end to illegal animal slaughter without following due procedure during Bakrid. Now, the government has also been directed to release advertisements across print and electronic media. The Mamata Banerjee government has sought a one-year time. They say it will take them 1 year to create adequate infrastructure to regulate animal slaughter during Bakrid. The Trinamool Congress government told the High Court that it had inadequate number of veterinary surgeons and officers. It also said it cannot comply with the strict provisions of the Act in the given period. The Calcutta High Court had directed the state government to issue public notices ahead of Eid al-Zuha regulating the slaughter of cows, bulls and buffaloes. The High Court order stated that no animal was to be slaughtered without a certificate saying it was fit to be slaughtered.
देखिए, बीजेपी का भेदभाव का पॉलिटिक्स यहाँ नहीं चलता है। चुलकू वाला बात जो है, क्या बोलता है वो, खुजली वाला बात, वो बात यहाँ पर नहीं चलता। वो सब बीजेपी का दूसरा स्टेट में चलता है कि नहीं चलता मालूम नहीं हमको। बंगाल में ये सब नहीं चलता है।
वो एफिडेविट ही अपने आप में एक टोटल ही फेक एफिडेविट है। सिर्फ एक काउ स्लॉटरिंग करवाने के लिए, बकरी ईद पे गाय की कुर्बानी करवाने के लिए, सिर्फ 2019 के लिए मुस्लिम वोट बैंक को टारगेट करके गायें कटवाने के लिए जानबूझकर राज्य सरकार ये काम कर रही है, वेस्ट बंगाल गवर्नमेंट, और हिंदुओं को यहाँ पे दबाया जा रहा है।
India Today's Manogya Loiwal now joins me from Kolkata with the latest on the story. Shivan Channa, my colleague, also with me on this story. Manogya, why does the Mamata Banerjee government not have adequate resources to comply with the High Court order?
Well, that is an answer that only Mamata Banerjee can give it to, because the fact that they've been claiming they have enough infrastructure to maintain all kind of law and order, peace and everything across the state. But when it comes to cow slaughter or any kind of animal slaughter during the festive season of Bakrid, the government suddenly comes up with an affidavit and states that they do not have any kind of infrastructure to even cope up with the kind of and the quantum of a slaughter that might take place across the state. Interestingly, Gaurav, I'd like to make a point here that the Mamata Banerjee government has been in the past tom-tomming about the achievements of the government in the health sector. Now, if they have achieved all this, and they also claim to having at least 1,500 veterinary doctors across the state of West Bengal, what is the problem in following the order? The fact that they come up with an excuse and say that they need at least a year's time to cope up with the kind of requirements which are extremely stringent according to them for the law that has been completely written and related to this kind of slaughter is absolutely interesting as well as shocking in the same breath.
It indeed is. What is the magnitude of this illegal slaughter? You've been reporting from ground zero. What's the magnitude of the illegal cow slaughter in Bengal?
Gaurav, the magnitude is of the tune of 30,000 animals which are standing right now at Lohapur and Ilam Bazar in Bengal, bordering Bangladesh. These animals come from Hyderabad, they come from Odisha, they come from Jharkhand, they come from Bihar. In Hyderabad, there is a High Court order which condemns any kind of slaughter of animals on Eid, but there is no action being taken on the ground level by the cops. Same situation there in Bangalore. So it's not just Bengal. There is a High Court order in Karnataka as well for Bangalore, and yet there is no action being taken. Recently in Kishanganj, Bishanpur, Bihar, there was a lady activist who was assaulted inside a police station, and the police station was burnt by a mob of 2,000 people. 2,000 people, and the MP Asra Rule from Congress was standing there at the spot doing nothing.
Okay, we'll track that story closely. I now want to shift focus to the other big story we're tracking here on India Today, and that's Punjab Minister Navjot Singh Sidhu, who's in the eye of a storm after he hugged General Qamar Javed Bajwa, chief of the Pakistan Army in Islamabad. Now, families of martyrs are up in arms. General Bajwa's army has been pushing in infiltrators across the line of control. His army has been targeting our troops along the LC, including sniping action, border action teams that are launched. And yet, Navjot Singh Sidhu didn't think twice before hugging the Pakistan Army chief. The BJP and the Congress are at each other's throats over who has messed up India's Pakistan policy more.
आ रहे हैं, जो निंदा कर रहे हैं, खुद सीएम साहब कह रहे हैं कि आर्मी चीफ उन लोगों से जबरी डाली है जिन लोगों के ऑर्डर से हमारे जवान शहीद होते हैं, तो वो एक्शन लें।
एक साइड में हमारे देश में हमारे बच्चों के खून की नदियां बह रही हैं, दूसरी साइड से वो गले लगना।
The next of kin of our braves who made the supreme sacrifice fighting Pakistan's state-sponsored terror are up in arms. Congress leader and Punjab Minister Navjot Singh Sidhu hugging the Pakistan Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa at Islamabad has hurt them. General Qamar Javed Bajwa is seen as the man responsible for the frequent ceasefire violations and Pakistan Army's big push to terrorists at the line of control. He is the chief of the Pakistan Army that trained, armed and launched terrorists into Mumbai and continues to sponsor terror in Jammu and Kashmir. Navjot Singh Sidhu tried to explain the hug.
जनरल बाजवा की ओर से कही गई ये बात मेरे लिए भावात्मक, भाव जगाने वाली और भावात्मक थी, जिसके लिए स्वयं जनरल बाजवा के प्रति मेरा स्नेह उत्पन्न हुआ।
The BJP has come out all guns blazing to target Navjot Singh Sidhu and the Congress Party President Rahul Gandhi through the Punjab Minister.
There are people within the Congress party who are trying to play the interest of Pakistan in India, जो पाकिस्तान के इंटरेस्ट को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं इंडिया में।
गला लगाना की संस्कृति तो स्वयं मोदी जी ने शुरू की है। हम लोग की तो संस्कृति पुरानी रही है, वो चाहे किसी को भी तो गले लगा लेते हैं। क्या नवाज शरीफ को गले नहीं लगाया उन्होंने?
Sidhu justified his friendship initiative, saying similar initiatives had been taken by former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee and the current Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
भाई वहां जब अटल जी जाते हैं और कारगिल का युद्ध होता है, फिर वहां प्रधानमंत्री जाते हैं। मैं तो चलो बुलावे पे गया 10 बार, वो बिना बुलावे के जाते हैं, तब क्यों नहीं बोलते?
He even said if friendship was not India's aim, how could New Delhi explain presenting a signed cricket bat to Imran Khan? With both the BJP and the Congress targeting each other, martyrs can wonder, will there be a bipartisan approach to tackle Pakistan's state-sponsored terror? With Manjeet Sehgal in Amritsar, Bureau Report, India Today. Joining me now on the broadcast is Lieutenant General Syed Ata Hasnain. He's commanded the Chinar Corps in Srinagar. Amit Malviya represents the BJP. My first question is to Dr. Shama Muhammad of the Congress Party. Shama Muhammad, is hugging Pakistan Army Chief by Navjot Singh Sidhu justified in the opinion of the Congress Party? The BJP says, does the Congress have a separate Pakistan desk?
See, you have to, Gaurav, look at the context at what it was done. He was on the stage over there and the general went up to him and he hugged him. You can't just push somebody away. That is basic etiquette. And he hugged him. Before that, he told him that, you know, that pilgrims would be allowed at the Sikh place out there, very important pilgrimage place in Pakistan, particularly the Darbar over there, and that is the reason he went in. After that he hugged him, and you just can't push someone when it was not Sidhu who hugged him, it was a general who hugged him. You have to understand that. In all these points, what I would like to say is that a bat was given to Imran Khan. The High Commission of India had given it. So that is on whose, the High Commission of India represents Indian government.
Okay.
You know? And then Prime Minister Modi writes a letter saying that, you know, we would like to talk peace with you to Imran Khan. Wait a minute. And I want to tell you a very important thing. The Kargil board was masterminded by Musharraf, all right? Prime Minister Vajpayee visited Kargil before that. But what happened in 2001? Did you forget the Agra summit where you invite this murderer who, according to what you're saying, like General Bajpayee, I was just watching it, General Bajpayee is the one who's slaughtering our army men. And you invited that same man at that time, Mr. Advani and Mr. Musharraf in 2000, I mean, Mr. Vajpayee
Amit Malviya,
invited
respond.
Mr. Musharraf
The
in
BJP,
2001.
it's like pot calling the kettle black.
Soldiers
After all,
and one
Sidhu
more thing,
says,
one more
fair
point,
enough. That's
one
a
more
fair
point.
point.
And
Let's
what
take
about
this one by
attending the
one.
wedding?
Let's take this one
What
by
about
one.
attending the wedding of the granddaughter of
Yes.
Nawaz Sharif when
Yes.
our soldiers were murdered? When our
Respond,
soldiers were
Amit
killed at the
Malviya,
border. At that
Ajay
time also they
Bisaria,
were
our envoy in
so give us an
Pakistan,
answer for all
presented
this.
a
Why
signed
point always
cricket
fingers
bat
to the
to
Congress
Imran
party?
Khan. Isn't that dosti ka paigam?
Well, Gaurav, you know, the government of the day has a very clear policy as far as Pakistan is concerned, and that is about having no talks while terror goes on. We've also launched an all-out operation in the Kashmir Valley where we are taking out all these terrorists and those who are inimical to India's interests. Now the question is that when Navjot Singh Sidhu goes there, he comes back, Captain Amrinder Singh, who's a Congress Chief Minister, comes out and says that what Navjot Singh Sidhu did, a minister in his cabinet, was wrong. On the other side, you have the Congress central leadership under Rahul Gandhi's command come out and defend what Sidhu has done. Therefore, it becomes very obvious that Rahul Gandhi and his coterie of spokespeople want to defend what Sidhu has done, perhaps giving the signal that Sidhu went there and did what he did at the behest of Rahul Gandhi. That's point number one. Point number two, it is the same Congress that calls our army chief a Sadak ka Gunda, and their leaders go and hug the Pakistani army chief. The third point is that when the surgical strikes happened, the same Congress party was asking proof of the Indian army. And Sidhu goes there to Pakistan and does not ask the army chief about why they did 26/11.
Sir, Pakistan, Janata Hasnain, Pakistan would be laughing at
Gaurav,
us.
can I rebut, please?
Yes, you must,
Gaurav,
but let me bring in the general. You must rebut, but let me bring in the general.
Gaurav, can I rebut to that?
You know, Pakistan must be
Please,
laughing at us.
I have to rebut right now. I have to rebut right now. I need to rebut right now.
Let the general come in. I will give you an opportunity, Shama Mohammed, but I have to bring the general in.
I want to ask him
let her rebut.
Okay, the general permits. Okay, go ahead, Shama Mohammed.
Let me rebut on that. I want to ask Amit Malviya, why did our Prime Minister accuse former Army General, former Army Chief of sedition charges? Can you answer that, Amit Malviya? During the Gujarat elections, the Prime Minister of this country accused our former Army Chief of sedition charges. Give me the answer to that right now. Isn't that anti-national? Give me the answer, Amit Malviya. Why did he accused the former Prime Minister also and the former Vice President of sedition charges? Has he proven the charges in the Parliament?
If your Prime Minister, the former Vice President and former Army Chief surreptitiously and clandestinely meet the Pakistani establishment without the knowledge of the MEA and the government of the day, questions will be raised. Is it your argument that your former Prime Minister of the Congress party is above law of this country? I'm sorry, we can't have such juvenile debate because the fact is that
but I did permit that digression since Janata Hasnain permitted that. But General Hasnain, I want to come back to the bigger point. Pakistan must be laughing at us that here we have the two principal parties, the government and the opposition, the BJP and the Congress, fighting over an issue, not one asking Pakistan to take action against the perpetrators of 26/11 before resumption of dialogue. Pakistan must be laughing at us today, sir.
I mean, Gaurav, that's exact.
General Hasnain.
Right, Gaurav, I'm actually very amused to be on your program today. To be sandwiched between the two mainstream parties of India and to be viewing such juvenile comments on the channel. Actually, what I strongly feel, and I must tell you this, no one is talking about what's happening in Pakistan. In Pakistan, people are telling me, and I've got a couple of people who rang me up to tell me that almost exactly the same thing is happening there. People are criticizing General Bajwa for having hugged Navjot Sidhu. for having said, why did you do it? So across the line of control and across the international border, the civil society on both sides, the political community on both sides, seems to be having the same opinion. I think I, as a military professional, need to butt in now and tell them, this is juvenile. Leave all this. None of this is going to assist us in coercing Pakistan into stopping what it is doing to us. I hope, I wish, on this program at this juncture, we were discussing Jammu and Kashmir. We were discussing the line of control and what has been happening in the last 3 weeks. The kind of attempts on infiltration which have been going on in different locations. I wonder if both our fellow panelists even understand that and know it, what is happening there at the moment. I wish that was spoken about to shame Pakistan.
Exactly.
Let's talk more about 26/11. Let's talk more about internationalizing and bringing pressure on Pakistan.
This is the time
this particular
for India.
issue is so
Absolutely,
juvenile.
General.
This issue of
Absolutely, General, you've taken the words out of my mouth. This is the time to shame Pakistan for killing our people, for violating ceasefire, for sniping at our soldiers, for sending in border action teams, instead of Navjot Singh Sidhu going and hugging him there, sir. Shama Mohammed.
Once again, you're saying Navjot Singh Sidhu hugged him. It's the other way round. It's the general who hugged him. Isn't it basic? Are you going to push a man away or the general away when he comes to hug you? So one. Number two, why did then the Prime Minister, if we're having a major issue, you see, there are two ways to it. Either you negotiate and you have talks, or you go for war. That's the two ways. There's nothing in between,
not true.
You know?
That is so not true. That is so not true. It's not either you talk or you fight a war.
Other thing, he writes a letter. He writes a love letter to Imran Khan. Why did he write a letter? Why did he write a letter to Imran Khan? If this is the situation, we want strict action. We don't want our soldiers dying too. We really are upset that every other day what is happening at the border.
General,
it's gone up, and I'm sure the general who's sitting over here will tell you that it's gone up from 2014
Are they failing in sending that message across to Pakistan? It cannot be business as usual as long as terror continues. ये क्रिकेट बल्ला गिफ्ट करना पूरी इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम के सिग्नेचर के साथ, what signal does that send, Jalata Hasnain?
Or Gaurav, why nobody says anything when Mr. Modi hugs Nawaz Sharif? Why is that he's able to?
Because Prime Minister Modi was stabbed in the back for hugging Nawaz Sharif. India has been stabbed in the back repeatedly. Precisely my point. So if Prime Minister Modi has made a mistake, why should Navjot Singh Sidhu repeat that mistake? If Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee made that mistake,
so then why should he go and write a love letter?
Why should everybody repeat that mistake?
Why did he write
it's
a love letter
innocent
to Imran
Indian
Khan?
people who are dying because of these grand dosti ka elan being done, which has no results on ground. But let me get General. No, I will not make this into a Congress versus BJP. India is much bigger than the Congress and the BJP. Indians are dying, and the Congress and the BJP must be on the same page to send the same message to Pakistan that state-sponsored terror is unacceptable to us, whether it's the Congress or the BJP. Jalata Hasnain.
But that is what I'm saying. It's
Mr.
Modi and his party
that is not what is happening, but let Jalata Hasnain respond.
Towards Pakistan.
If you
do not have a policy.
Gaurav, if you ask the lady to allow me to speak, I'll speak.
Yes.
I've never come on a panel where I'm being impeded from speaking even one sentence. The problem is, Gaurav, you have to understand, there is a diplomatic limit. What the letter which has gone from the government of India is a diplomatic, not an initiative at all. It is a diplomatic measure which is done. It is a done thing to write to a neighboring prime minister on election and giving out some good, nice words, some polite words, and that's exactly what has happened.
Okay.
Navjot Sidhu has gone on an invitation and gone in an unofficial capacity.
Okay.
I think that both the issues are such non-issues that in India we unnecessarily create such a hype about them. I thought this will disappear overnight within 1 or 2 hours.
This is the third day that we are continuing to discuss this.
And I want to tell the political community of India,
for the simple
stop discussing this issue. Let's get serious. Let's get into coercing Pakistan with many more important issues which are at stake.
But optics are very important. And optics, whether they come from the common man a private citizen, a minister in a state, and Navjot Singh Sidhu is not a private citizen, he's a minister in the Punjab government. And if a minister in the Punjab government goes and hugs Pakistan Army Chief or gets hugged by the Pakistan Army Chief, it does not send the message that for India it is not business as usual as long as Pakistan state-sponsored continues. In equal measure, if it's done by the Prime Minister of India or a former Prime Minister of India, it's equally unacceptable till the time Pakistan addresses India-centric terror, punishes the perpetrators of 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks and the Pathankot terror attacks perpetrators. Gentlemen and Shama Mohammed, many thanks for joining me on the show. I've run out of time, but we will track the story very closely, and this remains my top focus story on the newsroom at 10 tonight. Navjot Singh Sidhu joins us on the show. Stay with us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.